Here at Boardwalk, we are obsessed with business collaboration and harmonization. We look at companies and see how they can harness the high volume of fluctuating, codependent decision points directly from their desktop. By seamlessly harmonizing data, technology, people, and process. And we're really good at it, even won an award or two. Let's take a look at this amazing technology and see how it's applied to MoCRA. The first stages of MoCRA are going to require you to have a lot of registrations. You're also going to need to change your labeling and have a lot more reporting. Let me walk you through how Boardwalk harmonization can help you with your MoCRA project. I'm going to start with our flagship product, the Boardwalk Digital Ledger. The Boardwalk Digital Ledger will take any Excel spreadsheet and lift it and shift it to our ledger. You'll notice at the very top that it is a toolbar. That toolbar gives you the ability to collaborate easily by doing a simple submit and refresh. Plus, we get full version history of what's going on at the cell level. Let me show you. As I'm looking at this spreadsheet, this has been created so that the different teams can collaborate. We have brand operations, we have artwork, legal, and the regulatory teams, brand manager, warehouse, and we also want to get an idea of what the labeling costs might look like as the labels are going to change with MoCRA. As I come over here, I can see that I have a SKU that is at risk. And Burt's Bees 100% natural lipstick does not have a product registration number for MoCRA. Because of that, I can't put that on the label, meaning that the regulatory team that would need to do the review and the sign off, that has been delayed. There has been a delay in legal, again, because we can't get the new artwork copy to be reviewed, all because we don't have this number. So I can come over here. Let me put this number in real quick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit submit. And just like send and receive an email, that is going to submit that product registration number so that the rest of the teams that are collaborating now will have that. When they go into their MoCRA tracker, all they're going to need to do is hit a refresh, and they will see that that product number has been added so that they can continue on the chain and complete the MoCRA project. Again, because of MoCRA, there are a lot of documents that are going to need to be tracked and traced. It's just part of the regulations that the FDA is putting forward. So as teams begin to collaborate here in this particular tracker, it's very easy for them to come and click and say, okay, I want to see everything that's going on with this cell. I can hit cell history, and I could say, I want to see everything that happened with that in the past year and why that has been delayed. Now, by simply doing that, every member of the team can see what changed, who changed it, when it changed, and any reason for the change. For example, we can see over here that on 7/5, the FDA product registration number was changed by brand administration. And basically, they were adding the product number, and that would be kicking off the process. In addition to that, I could come over, I can select the entire row, and I can say, show me everything that's happened with the SKU for Burt's Bees in the past year. And I can ask for very specific things. I could say, I want to see the product name. I want to see the container, the packaging, any insert, and I want to see if it has any allergens. And I'm going to simply click OK. When I do that, a tab opens up over here, and I can see that the 100% natural lipstick comes in a tube, but there is no external packaging and there is no insert. There is an allergen, citral, and that has been added on 5/2. There are a lot more functions and features, But I want to jump into now the real power of business harmonization, and that is in the ability to capture emails and documents embedded in emails. Let me expand on the Boardwalk Digital Ledger capabilities and show you the extension into Boardwalk Unity Central for MoCRA. MoCRA requires a number of emails and attachments in emails that happen amongst the team members and suppliers and the FDA. For this reason, the extension of using Boardwalk Unity Central is ideal. This is my Boardwalk Unity Central universe. On the right-hand side is where I have the teams chatting, and on the left-hand side is where I have any notifications or things that I might want to check on. I notice that I have an alert from JB and that there is missing MoCRA numbers, and that is a delay in the ability to sell my products. On the left-hand side, I have a flow. These are all the steps needed, the responsible parties, and the time it is going to require for each step to complete my MoCRA project. On the right-hand side, I can come and select instance, and I'm going to select Burt's Bees. What I'm looking at now is Burt's Bees, specifically this product, this SKU, as it's going through the flow. I notice that I have an issue over here and that this step has been delayed. I can see that products with MoCRA numbers has a problem and that there has been an alert in the beauty tracker BDL, which was the Excel we had just looked at previously, and that there's a problem between the FDA and legal, and that began on 6/29. Clicking on the three dots, I can open up that file, and I can see that there is something that is at risk with Burt's Bees. I want to show you something else. I mentioned about tracking and tracing and having documents along the process so that you can have them ready for the FDA. All of the documents that you need to be compliant will be automatically stored and loaded in the specific step. So now that we have all of this data in one place, it's trusted and auditable. Let's take a look at reporting. Here is a summary of all of the documents that are associated with MoCRA, including emails and data within those emails. We can see from our previous problem, the proactive alert, that there was an issue with products with MoCRA numbers. We can also see the number of email exchanges, product ready for artwork, and so on. These are all the steps in the flow to get us from asking for a MoCRA product number from the FDA to actually putting a product on the shelves. Boardwalk's Unity Central comes with a very powerful feature called Ripple. Ripple gives you the ability to see over time how a document has flowed through the process and any ripples it might have made. And we do that using words, but more about that at another time. I've created a log and I've basically said, I want an instance where I search for everything Burt's Bees across the MoCRA flow. Clicking on BB, I can see all of the documents for Burt's Bees, and I can say, show me what that looks like in a ripple. And with a simple click, I'm able to go into the system and parse out and look at all of the elements. I'm able to look and see every single time I have Burt's Bees or this particular SKU number for Burt's Bees. This pops up in these folders, the completed forms. It shows up in artwork that needs to be reviewed. It shows up on products, claims, and ingredients, and actually shows you where it's located, the actual file itself, all with a click. These are just some of the powerful features of having Boardwalk harmonization at your company. I've just touched upon a few, and I thank you for your time. I encourage you, set up a 30-minute call. We'll walk you through live exactly all of the things that you can do with Boardwalk harmonization. Have a wonderful day.